So this is the face of someone who just disappeared from YouTube, and it's finally back. But I didn't really disappear. It was just 2 months. So guys, I think I can confidently say I'm back. Let's hope, but I think I'm back. So I want to talk about my moving experience from Nigeria to the US for residency. See how dark I look. When you think about moving, I don't know. I think hard might not be like one of the first things, but I think moving is hard. It's exciting, it's everything, but it's also hard, really. When I was moving, I didn't think that it would be so different from going to Ukraine to do medicine. I think this time is different for a lot of reasons. Maybe because I'm an adult now, more responsible. Stakes are different, right? I had step 3 as well. So there were like a lot of things, and there was like this move was also like really money intensive. Not like the first one wasn't, but maybe because I'm now able to understand money and exchange rates too. Like it made all the difference. Hi. So this is my first time, obviously, in Cairo Airport. Obviously, it's my first time, and this trip so far isn't looking bad. So I actually hate flying. I really, 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 really hate flying. I really hate flying, and I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, the last flight, I was thinking, should I take something that would make me forget, like an anxiety pill or something to help? That was like last thought, but of course I didn't do that. So this flight is long, it's 12 hours long. Ignore the dark brown thing going on, it's gonna clear up in a few days. So the next flight is 12 hours long, and I don't know how I'm going to sit on a plane for 12 hours long, but I know I'm going to do it. Egypt Air. I remember after booking my flight, it was one of the cheapest I saw, really. So I booked it, and then there was this group I was on, or I am on, and everyone was like, stay away from Egypt Air, stay away from Egypt Air. I think some man had like a very negative experience on Egypt Air in May, and I was scared. It was just like, we've done this thing, and there was a lot of negative comments, people talking about them losing luggages and stuff. But thankfully everything was good. I had like a fair experience. I mean, it wasn't business class, but it was okay. So I went from Lagos to Washington because my final destination was Baltimore, and I think it was more expensive to go from Lagos to Baltimore. I think it was, in the end I didn't check, but initially it was cheaper to just fly into Washington and then take a taxi to Baltimore, which I did. You guys have arrived. I've arrived. I'm in IAD. I don't even know the full meaning, but it does. As like, I'm in Washington at the airport. I'm too relaxed because I don't have enough money for my cab. So I arrived, and when I checked Uber was $85 from the airport to my city, because I'm in Baltimore and I'm going to Baltimore. But apparently, because I have a lot of bags, I need to order a bigger taxi, and a bigger taxi is between $150 to $160. But unfortunately, your girl doesn't have that much money. I know. Who travels to a new country without cash? But I didn't have cash. See, even the one I don't want to get personal. Or I don't know, how much do you talk about? But let's just say that I know this food is not straight. It's because I'm trying to charge. I spent so much money. Coming. Post match day, you spend so much. That you thought of even thinking of money to still come. Obviously, like if you do have the money, good for you. But I'm probably speaking to those of us who managed to pay everything. And just for example, visa fee, everything cost just under $800. I'm sure it was definitely more than $750. Step 3 cost about $1,000. apartment with deposit, first rent, blah blah blah, renters insurance, everything costs more than 1,500. So how am I gonna get extra money? Anyways, so before I came, I checked Uber. Uber was supposed to be $85 to my city, to my place. However, I have bags because I've been ranting about these bags. I moved my life. I have like 5 bags, even though not everything is for me, but I do have a lot of luggage. That's the point. So that means that I um I need to order a big taxi, and they're telling me 150 to 160. So yeah, I don't have enough. So then my phone is dead. It was dead since Nigeria, right? There wasn't light the night before I traveled. The morning I couldn't charge. Everything was just somehow I couldn't charge. So when I got to the place, I needed to print out my tickets because I couldn't charge my phone to even show them my tickets. I was able to power my phone a little bit, and that's what I've been with. So the first flight, there was no place to charge, but the flight from Cairo to Washington obviously was a lot better than the one from Lagos because yeah, but unfortunately I didn't have the kind of cord that I could charge with. I didn't have the USB to Type C. I just had Type C to Type C. So throughout the flight I couldn't charge my phone. My phone died. So I'm here, and thankfully a nice security guy lent me his charger. So I'm trying to like power my phone on a little bit so I can call somebody that can, pay part of the taxi fare, at least the one I don't have. I pay the one I have, and someone helps me to pay the rest. So at least I can leave the airport this morning. But it's fine. I'm just chilling, waiting for my phone to charge up a bit, and yeah, for the person to pick. So welcome to the move. Realistic, transparent, what it feels like to move. Obviously, I wish I had all the money maybe not all the money in the world, but I wish I had what I had right now. Everything would have just been smooth, but it's still smooth. So grateful, so grateful, so grateful. Immigration went so good, customs was good. I just wanted to know where I'm going to, what I'm going to be doing, where in the US, where am I coming from, where am I going to be staying, who's paying for my trip, like who's paying, all that. What food do I have, and it was really nice. The guy asked me what's my bag, how many bags do I have. So I think I mentioned scrubs, and then he said I hope he hopes I have like a dozen. I said no, I have just like a few. Actually, I have just one because extra luggage had to drop like 2 pairs. So he said, oh, that I told him I'm gonna get here. So it's like the one here and the one there, they're different. I'm like, yeah, I mean, there are like a lot of brands here. So I was thinking about the competition between scrub brands in the US. So we were just laughing about it. I see them on Instagram. You guys know now. Like if you're on the Instagram side of medical aesthetics, you know the scrub companies that we have. But I'll figure that out. But then in case there is any scrub company that decides to just send this new girl a scrub, she'll be so grateful. So in my next video, I'm going to be talking about my experience arriving in Baltimore and how I almost slept on the streets. Just kidding, but yeah, I mean, I could have, and how God sent like lots and lots of massive help my way. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.